Using that to sync. Hello, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Genius Talks. I don't know what the fuck this is called. I'm just using this mic because the audio sounds a lot better. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video because I haven't made a video with just myself in so long that this is what I used to do. Remember, for those of you who have watched this channel for years, you probably already know that I did videos like this where I would speak into camera and I would just talk my shit. Let's go. But after a while, I decided to switch over to podcasting. I've talked about this before. Podcasting was just something that was really fun and it was something new. And when I took that chance, I lost a lot of subscribers and a lot of people told me to go fuck off. And I'm fine. But that's okay, right? People didn't sign up for the podcast and they thought that, me talking to the camera one-on-one was going to be the shit. Well, guess what? Yeah, I kind of wanted to do it again. I've been dealing with something for the past 4 or 5 years that I don't really talk about. And actually, we're going to talk about this on the podcast upcoming up, the fucking English, baby. Coming up with Jason Cheney and also Nick, where we talk about this idea of imposter syndrome. And I've had this for so fucking long. It's been kind of rough. Multiple times on this podcast or even on this channel, I've talked about my anxiety. I've talked about a lot of the stuff that I've dealt with, but I've always been in this weird mind state where I felt that I never deserved anything that I've had. No matter how hard I've worked on it, no matter how much time and effort I put into things, I never felt I deserved it. Any type of success that I've had. And I try to fool myself. I try to tell myself just verbally, like, David, you deserve this shit. Like, this is your shit. This is your time. Motherfucker, you that big dick, dang a dang. It's not how I feel, though. A majority of the time I feel that I'm just lucky to be able to do anything that I have, and that when people watch my stuff, it's only because I've somehow created a following by an accident. So I better not, be proud of anything that I've done because I haven't done shit. And I cycle through this thought every fucking day. And it's tough. I've been watching a lot of other people's content where I specifically have been watching this kid named LaRussell. And this young man, I see this guy and how he speaks what he does into existence. And not only does he say how he feels, he actually puts the action behind it. And before I do anything, or before I even put out anything, I'm the first person to talk myself out of it. And I've been trying to figure out why for the longest time. And this imposter syndrome thing is eating away at me. I haven't posted content outside of podcasts because podcast is easy. I get to talk to somebody, I get to bounce ideas off of them, and it's really fun and it helps a lot of people out. But when it comes to my own content, I get so scared to put anything out because I'm like, this isn't perfect enough. This isn't good enough. Why do you get to talk the way that you do? Why are you saying these things, man? It doesn't even fucking matter. Social media is too hard anyways. You've moved past this. And I keep coming back to grabbing this camera, buying new gear for it, setting it up, and then I don't do anything. And I'm sitting here wondering what it is. Right? Even when I put this video out, because I am going to put this video out, I'm not writing anything. I'm just kind of saying shit off the top of my head, just like a podcast. But I've come on this space to tell people you have to believe in yourself. And sometimes I don't think I believe in my own bullshit that I say. Sometimes I feel like I'm trying to create another person that'll inspire me. So I say things that I say to myself, but sometimes I don't believe. I don't think that I'm special. I don't think I have a lot to offer. But for some reason I have a following, and for some reason people watch these videos. Over time, I've lost a lot of views. And I don't think I've ever said this out loud. When my views started dying, I felt that it made sense. I felt that the channel dying and, people going away from the channel made me feel like, okay, now these numbers match how I feel inside. And it's been a weird fucking journey. One of the things that I have been doing in the last 3 or 4 years is self-sabotage. I have been doing it so much. I have been sabotaging my career for the last 3 years because, once again, I feel like I don't deserve it. How weird is that? Do you do that too? Are you just like me? Where when success comes your way, you ignore it, You don't give yourself praise. You don't tell yourself that you are loved. You don't tell yourself that what you have done up until this point is a result of your hard work simply because you don't feel that you deserve any fucking success. And that is my everyday for the past few years, maybe even longer. I don't know. That's why you rarely ever see me self-promote. If I have to promote Secret Society, if I have to promote my matcha brand, which I'm really fucking proud of, we put so much work into it and I won't promote it. I won't put it on my stories. I won't put it on my Instagram. I won't care. I'm putting out this video only to say that next year I have to be different. I can't keep telling myself I don't deserve something. And I've said it before a million times over that one of my biggest fears in life is that I will wake up one day on my deathbed and I will say that I wish I could have done more. And I have been convincing myself that the things that I want in this life is things that I don't need. And I don't think that's the case. Like I want to create content. I want to be financially successful, and all the financial success I've had, I feel like it's fallen into my lap because I don't know, God gave me this ability to use my mouth to make money. Wow, that came out way different than I thought. I'm using my mouth. I use my mouth to make. Okay, I'm not sucking dick yet at all. Next year, I am going to be a man of confidence. And I want people who watch this channel and who follow me to also be that person too. Let's really just believe in ourselves. Let's look in the mirror and look at somebody that either we want to be or appreciate the person that we are. And it's hard. And I feel like this is how it is for a lot of immigrant kids because we're maybe put into a state of you should always be humble. But sometimes when, for people like us, when we say we should be humble, we also forget that we also should be proud of the work that we do. We should be able to say, hey, look, I'm dope. Look at the shit that I've done. And sometimes, like for me, all I do is compare myself to people who are great. And I say, I'm not them, so I shouldn't promote myself. Because if I am not on their level, I am not deserving of this praise and success. And I think I'm just tired of it. I'm going to figure this out for next year. I don't know what it is. And I don't know how many times I've told y'all that I'm coming back to doing more content and then I disappear. And the reason why I've disappeared is because every time I put out a video, I felt that I wasn't good enough. So here's to next year, everybody. Or maybe not even next year, maybe in a couple of days. I'm not going to have a set schedule for this channel. I'm just going to upload when I upload. But your boy has thoughts. Your boy wants to create content again. And I'm gonna have to work through this shit. It's been tough. Hey, try some therapy out, motherfuckers. I hope you guys have enjoyed this journey. I mean, some of you have watched me for 10 plus years and you've seen me through all my stages in life. You've seen fucking, acne David, fat David, before the LASIK surgery David, fit David, boxing David, kickboxing David, podcasting David, acting David, Netflix David, Sundance David. You've seen so many versions of me. And that was just me flipping through things to find a reason to love myself. And I'm really in this space right now where I just want to be selfish. All that love and effort that I put into external things, I'm going to put it all back into myself. I am worthy. I deserve this. The things that I make, the things that I create is a reflection of me. It's amazing. It's dope. Secret Society is dope. The Genius Brain collab I put out is fucking dope. And if things don't serve me, if things don't uplift me and my people around me, I'm cutting it all out. Do you guys deal with imposter syndrome? Let me know in the comments below. My name is DavidSo, and I'll see you all next time. I hate that sign out. What did I used to say? It was life is always what you make it. Take what you deserve. Let's go for broke.